Alright, let's have this see. Let's have a look. Everyone, y'all, edit. I'll make sure this is working well. Altered, nope. 3, Borderlands. Borderlands 2, Borderlands. I can't spell. Lands 4. What else is there? There's one more. Borderlands. Hello, Gremlin. Hello, Egg. Hello, Bob. How's everyone going? It goes well. It goes well. We're feeling a lot better. I'm not coughing anywhere near as much now. I'm actually really happy to say that. I still have like moments, but I haven't had like any super big coughing fits. Getting CPR certified. Remember, if they're not responding, you slap them across the face. I meant, don't do that. We had to do like advanced resus and stuff when we were in the army for hours, and we used to always get in trouble for like slapping the dummies or slapping each other. Or when we had to put so there's a little airway device where you put it up someone's nose so you can give like effective oxygen relief. Yeah, we should not be allowed to play with things where other people's lives are possibly in testing. Yeah, that'll do. That looks like it'll work. But what's everyone up to today? How's everyone been? It's been a couple of days. We're continuing with Borderlands 3. Well, like when we had to do like so one of the ones we had to do was like if someone like had their leg blown off, if there was like a snake bite or something. And with the tourniquet, one of the guys put so much pressure over his finger somehow that he nearly ended up having to get it like amputated, he was saying. We don't know if that's true. We know it went purple and that's it, but we don't know if he got told it nearly needed to be amputated. I think that's stupid. And if so, who's dumb enough to do that? But no, I used to love that. I used to love medic stuff. Medic stuff is like always so much fun because you got to like... You used to get to like play with all the fun equipment that they had. It was like being able to play with the ambulance equipment and not get in trouble. I feel like it'd be foolish not to do it. Oh. But what's everyone been up to? You're dumb enough to. No, also, okay, things with tourniquets is they need to be like up high enough. So like, let's say you lose here down, yep. You want the tourniquet right up here, like on that edge bit. You don't want it down on the bicep or anything. You want it to be able to cut off the artery flow as much as possible. That was the important part about it. So a lot of us just got really stupid with it, but you know. That's what happens when you give a bunch of people who are like not even 20 years old or barely 20 years old things to save other people's lives. They learn in the dumbest ways. Also, Egg, do you start this week for your new job? And Gremlin, how are the hours going for your L's test? Or sorry, your P's? P's, sorry. I was gonna say L. On your L's, how are the hours going for your P's? Alrighty, we're going to save Tannis today, guys. How did you burn yourself 4 times last night? You probably like burn yourself. Are you doing what I do in Borderlands where I light myself on fire all the time? I call that a tactical retreat. Alrighty. So where do we live? Oh, that's right. We're doing blood drive. So on this map, I've done like nothing. Nope, just dropping off my... You're in Toronto next week? What are you in Toronto for next week? Yeah, I've done none of these in here. So we're going to do them all. Guys, we are going to do the main missions, but we are also going to complete everything that is here. Alrighty, so first Typhoon log. Gonna do this nice and quick, guys. Because we ain't slow here. I'm only slow in the head. Oh, jeez. Alright, there's 1. 2. Oh, god damn. Your hazards test. Wait, what's the hazard test? Is that wait, hold on. Is there 2 tests now for your Ps? tattoo, and oh, that's right, you're getting your final bit of your tattoo done. Are you excited for that, Egg? You're gonna have to send us a finished product. I was gonna say I'm happy to try and tattoo for free. I don't have a tattoo gun, but I can always get one for like $20 off Temu. That's if you're up for it. Anyone who's up for my tattoos, just let me know. I won't charge anyone because they're gonna be that would be horrible. Alright, we got the first Typhoon log here, guys. We're it's pretty easy to get these ones. You're okay, thanks. So I was gonna say they're like perfectly done too. Like there's a lot of like effort that goes into it. Not good effort, just effort. Man, that sucks. I remember it only used to be one for us. It was just the driving test with you get like the oldest, grumpiest like what's it called? Like driving instructor or driving tester, and they hated life. Like genuinely, they wanted you to crash a car. They'd make the annoying like click noise whenever you're driving. No, but like I did nothing wrong in my driving test, but she kept doing it. And she's like, I just wanted to stress you out. I'm like, that's great. Next time I'll have an accident with you inside. I don't miss having to do that. That was, not honestly, it was poorly done, I feel like. But 2 tests seem so stupid. So what do you do for your green peas now then? Because hazards used to be green peas, I'm pretty sure. So does green peas just not have a test anymore? You just walk in and you get it? Because when I got mine, I was still having to do the blacks. All right, we're going up to Crimson Radio right now. Now, there's a couple of ways to get up to this one. This is probably the most efficient, and there's also a Typhoon log up here too, if I remember correctly. Just gonna make my way downtown. I know America's really different with their testing for it. Like I think they have like 1 test. I'm pretty sure. That's nuts that they've increased it so much, though. Honestly, do you have to pay for each test, or do they like lump sum it together? If you have to pay for each one, it genuinely... Oh, yeah, that was a bad jump. It genuinely just sounds like a money grab. Which, honestly, with how Australia's going at the moment, it would not surprise me if there's just a money grab. Feels like everything's a money grab at the moment with how things have been going. Oh, that really sucks. I would be... And then what sucks even more is if you get your license, you have to pay for that on top too. I feel like... Oh my god, I'm so bad at jumping today. I'm jumping like I shoot in Call of Duty terribly. Alright, let's restart this. We're going to get up there. So we're going for a Crimson Radio and a Typhoon log. The Typhoon log should be over that side. My Crimson Radio is all the way up there, as you can see. Now, getting up here is the thing I hate the most, because it's a series of weird jumps that I tend to fail quite a lot, as you're about to see. Alright, we're here. I wonder if I can... Oh, I can just jump across... Oh, this is so much easier, I think. No, it's not. Don't worry. I made that. I'm so dirty over that. Oh, you don't have to pay for your license? I thought you had to pay for your license when you finish the test. Alrighty. 1, 2. Alright, we are going to get up there. We're just going to fail miserably a couple... You know what is so much easier? Hold on. Hey guys, let me see if my dumb ass from it. I can literally just go around. So I can go around this way, don't worry. I was just a dumbass. But there should be a Typhoon log over here. There's a dead claptrap that's down there. Which we can go get, but I'm pretty sure there is a Typhoon log over here. Or it's the oh, it should be it's either the car or Typhoon log. It's been a minute since I've done the Typhoon hunting on this one. So I'm just having a look. Let's see. So there is the dead claptrap, which is over there. There's a red chest. We're gonna go get the Crimson Radio first, and then we're going to go back down for this. And guys, we are less than, hold on, let's see how many days out we are. It's the third. We are 9 days out from our 24-hour stream too. Alrighty. But what has everyone else got planned for this week? We've got Egg going for her tattoo in Toronto. It seems like such a big drive for a tattoo. Like, we've got a little tattoo parlor here, which I may get a tattoo at. I'm not sure yet. You're flying. That's still a big flight. And also, after all the crashes of planes in America, I don't know if I'd be comfortable getting on a plane. We can definitely see how it was flown into the towers at this point. At the start of the year, there was so many crashes of planes. Like, because we were originally going to go to Japan at the end of this year. And after seeing that, I was genuine. This is the first time I ever didn't want to get on a plane. Like, I got on a plane to go to my pop's funeral, and it just started shaking everything. It was on a cheaper airline, mind you. And I'm like, it's the end. Guys, it's done. I need to go over there. Right. Let's just loot this whole area. See if there's anything else up here. No, nothing. So many of them. Okay, I can't jump up there now. I genuinely thought there was a typhoon log out here. Yeah, genuinely, it's what I have. Oh, you're a pensioner? Wait, do licenses not cost for pensioners? Because I have no idea anymore. It's about it for you. That sounds like it's going to be exciting, though. And so you're going to be in there for like the whole week, roughly. Are you guys going to like any anime shows or shops or anything? I was having to talk to someone because they're ordering stuff from America for cards, and they're genuinely worried they're never going to see their cards now. Sunday to Friday. That's not too bad. Alright, better go get the dead claptrap. I promised myself I'd get it as much as I know it's going to be a bit of a grind to get to. Have you never been to Niagara Falls before? Just curiosity. Let us know how it is. I know that it's just like it's a big waterfall, but it's something big in America. All I know Niagara Falls really from is the Family Guy episode where Joe is trying to jump into Niagara Falls on his final trip with his friends. It's bad. But no, I've never actually I don't even know if I'd be keen to go to Niagara Falls. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna do like touristy things, I want it to be like cooler stuff. Not saying Niagara Falls isn't cool. I do like nature, but I also like other things. Museums. Oh, what museum is it? Is it a dinosaur one, or what type of focus is the museum on? Actually, it's probably going to be a list of all my my Borderlands fails. There's a lot. I'll be there for a while. Man, there is no way I'm missing all these shots. Alright, cool, we got rid of them. The Royal Ontario Museum, so I'm guessing just history. Oh, that's cool. Would it be a place that you guys would ever want to move to? Just out of curiosity. I don't know enough about America to say what's a good or a bad place to move to, but would it be a place that you'd be interested in moving to? If you were to move from where you are in California. See, that's the complete opposite. Not with your pets. Why? What's wrong with Toronto for pets? Just out of curiosity. Do they have like this bad vet care, or is there like extra taxes? Because we all know America likes their extra taxes. It's like the main part of your economy. Oh, it's mostly apartments? Okay. See, I don't know enough about, like, America to be able to, like... Oh, Toronto! Oh, whoops. Okay, darn. Brain... Wait, so you guys... How close is it to the border in general? Okay. If you had to drive there, how long would it take? Just out of curiosity. I know you're not driving, I know you're flying, but, like, just curiosity-wise. Because I want to go to Canada. Like, if we do end up going to America, I can pull up a map. Alright, let me pull up a map for you. I can't find Toronto, I'm joking. I've always been curious in the sense of, like, I want to go to Canada when I'm there. Squid, welcome in. I'm doing well, man. We're talking about America and Canada at the moment. Oh yeah, cool. So guys, there is a crew challenge down here. The antelope is actually really easy. It's just a spider ant. If you have something like grasp, you can get through it pretty quick. But Squid, how you doing, man? We're making our way through. We're just doing the missions on the challenges on this map at the moment. Oh, no, see, I want to stay as close to the border as possible then. I don't want to have to fly all the time. I want to be able to drive to places. I don't mind, like, flying and then, like, choosing a place where I can drive to a couple of places and, like, rent a car at different places, but I would definitely like to be able to have the ability to drive around, if that makes sense. How's Borderlands 1 going, man? How far are you through now? We're just, we're going through and finding all the different locations of, like, typhoon logs and stuff. There should be one. Is it down this way? Yeah, I gotta remember. Having to remember where everything else is. 1 day, 15 hours from LA to Toronto. Man, that's freaking insane. I genuinely am probably underestimating how big of a location it can be. That's nuts. So, like, I don't know what to ask. There's, like, a question there. Okay, is there, like... Have you been, how many states have you been to in America in general? Because you've got, and you can include Canada too if you want. Oh, yes, vault card level up. Oh. Cool, I just had to get away from there for a sec. We're gonna jump in here for a second. I wanna go this way. So I know there's the birthday party out this way, I'm pretty sure, which is that. So if we skip that there... Is there something up here? I think there is, hold on. I'm gonna double check to make sure there isn't. It's been a minute since I've gone through this map. This is the map that probably took us the longest to find everything, because the map that they have on line that, like, marked everything was really, really confusing the first time we played through. So we're gonna go up here. I didn't pick up the mission, I just wanted to see if they had, because I thought they had something up here. You been jamming Fortnite? Nice, nice. What are you playing on Fortnite? Are you mostly playing, are you playing build, not build? I played Blitz, I think it was, with, is it Blitz Gremlin? I think that was what we played the other day, as a belated Fortnite for Gremlin's birthday. Even though there's 9-hour drives. You're barely in Idaho. That's insane. Honestly, it's insane. Like, I think the longest drive we've done... I knew there was a typhoon log out here, I just could not remember where. I think the longest drive we did in a while was when we moved up here, which was like a 9-ish hour drive. So many skags. Let me just take out that one. We're getting all the kill skill blitz. Yeah, so we got one win. I got my first ever win where I technically may have carried to a degree. It's also the last ever win that I'll ever do something in. I'm just not good at Fortnite. Honestly, I miss the long car trips. Like where we used to live when I was a kid was where I was stationed for my second part of training, which was like my job role training. I definitely carried. It's the one time. See, I made a deal with the Fortnite gods that I will be allowed to carry one time every 10 years, and I used my one time up. We had to get the win. We're gonna get everything here. May as well cover everything. So we're gonna go out to, we got like another Typhoon log, we got a heap of clap traps and other things like that. We've done so far. Quickly, we've done 1 Crimson Radio, 1 Legendary Hunt, 2 Typhoon logs. We have a lot. This map is huge. This is one of the bigger maps that you'll ever find on this. I'm going the wrong way again. Going back to the start, I did not want to go that way. Let's see. I think there's a target. I know where there's one target. It's near Roland's Rest. Then the second target should be. Oh wait. Oh, where's Rackman? There's the Rack Phoenix, which is around this area. I'm pretty sure. I am figuring it out. You think I've played this enough that I know where everything is. I know where there's one Typhoon log out the back of Tina's. But there should be some stuff down here. It just depends on what there is. Yeah, so there should be a Crimson Radio out here, that's right. And we couldn't find this one for ages. Firsty and I could not find this one. We did not realise it was like down on a platform down here. There we are. Perfect landing. 2-foot jump, 4-foot landing, guys. Alright, so we got the Crimson Radio. We are down, I think that's all Crimson Radios. Now we've got basically all the other crew challenges. Once the Typhoon logs are found, which there's one that's in a really easy, the last one's in a really easy place to get to at least. We're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna kill the Skags. We need the XP at the moment. You've been playing shit. Whenever you play at least once with me, you catch the disease of getting worse at Fortnite immediately. That's just generally what happens. So like if you're definitely wanting to drop your game in Fortnite to become worse, just play with me once and you'll just watch your skills go downhill. Alright, man, there's so many. I'm not complaining though. So much XP. Alright. Done that. Let's pick up some things to sell. We're back at 16 million. Cool. We've only got the last couple of levels on, I think, Sniper and Rocket Launcher are the two, because they've got 13 levels for your weapon, like amount of ammunition you can hold. Alright. We have not unlocked Tina's area yet. That is correct. Hold on. There should be a mission down here for Brick and Morty's. So we're going to go do these 2 missions quickly. You need to up your game. I need to up my game. I need to up my game across all of this. For someone who knows so much about Borderlands, I've definitely forgotten some key facts. Alright, we're going to jump up here. She wants us to jump down onto that. Let her finish speaking. So basically we jump down to that, it knocks it down, and then we go down and help Brick and Mordecai. That's the enemies. We're currently on B team, I think it is. Yeah, Boom Boom Town. We're playing for the B team, which should be the A team because Tina's in it. Perfect. Then we're gonna come down here. Alright, we'll wait. This is gonna take forever. We should have I think it's like a spot. There's a Spider Matriarch, which, let's get rid of all of these. There's so many warriors out here too today. Not as bad. Man, the warriors take a punch and a half to kill. One. I still can't believe it. We're finally under 2 weeks away from Borderlands 4. It's felt like it's so far away still. I've been watching my Steam account, so I never normally check Steam. I've been checking Steam every day to see if I can get like I've got the ability for early download. I can start streaming it already, technically. But I am waiting because I do want to play at least the first bit with Thirsty before we like go too far into it. Because it's an experience that like I got Thirsty into. Oh, that's right. There's this out here. Perfect. I got Thirsty into 3 when we used to play back at our first ever house we bought, and then I want 4 to be like a joint experience to be able to start that together. Because we struggle to find a lot of like split player games, like multiplayer games to play together. We obviously play COD and a couple of other things, but most of it is just playing certain I didn't push it. A lot of it's just like playing games singly, which is sad because like we got into Split Fiction, and I think it's It Takes Two are really good games. They all died. Whoopsies. Bash him. I can't believe we got through that so easily. I think that was the quickest I've ever hit the bomb. I think I normally wait for the bomb to actually go off. That's how dumb I am. So over there is the like the takedown challenges. If you're wanting to get those, you do have to wait till you complete the whole game, whether it be on True Vault Hunter or normal. So if you complete it on normal and you restart True Vault Hunter, you can't grab them straight away. You actually have to wait still. Alright. Alright, we're gonna let the COV invaders do what they want for a second. Just getting all the boosts, that's why we have this out. Oh man, I didn't even get him. Man, I didn't even know how many there was here. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, no, we've got a lot to look forward to at the moment. Also, I forgot to say earlier, we might be going, we haven't confirmed it, we may be going to Taiwan for a little bit next year. Reason why is I went to Taiwan for a year when I was about 16-ish. So when I was going year 12, so I did my first term of year 12 and then went to Taiwan on a student exchange with Rotary, which was like one of the best times. I was meant to go to Japan, but then there was some issues with familial drama at the time. Not really going to go too much into that. Out here. But yeah, so I went over to Japan, sorry, not Japan, Taiwan, which was a lot of fun. I learned a bit of Chinese over there. My Chinese is all gone now, which I am relearning. Because when I go back over there, I do want to speak with my host family as fluently as I can in Chinese. Because like they used to speak, my host brother used to speak a lot of English for me and translate for me. I was fine with reading stuff. I always struggled with like speaking it. I have like, because of the lisp, and I can't do a lot of the tones they do. So they have like, a lot of it they have multi-tone systems for it. So there'll be like 5 different ways to say a certain phrase, but if you say it wrong, it can mean something completely different. So like, for example, there's like shu, which is like yes. You're in class right now. Nice, Max. What class are you in? Hopefully you're focusing and learning. But how's your day going, man? Hopefully you're having a good one. Thank you for joining. You can always teach the class about me. So we have Claptrap over there. I genuinely thought Tina's had something. Unless I'm imagining things, but alright. We're gonna go over here, but welcome in, Max. Math test. Oh, good luck with the math test. Math was one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy it. It's the nicest thing I can say. School is difficult to enjoy, but if you can enjoy moments in it, definitely enjoy it. Makes it all the more worth it. Alright, so I haven't unlocked that area yet, which sucks. I just want to have a look at something here. Perfect, we got the shotgun ammo. Yeah, the mission to unlock this area is like, we're not too far off it actually. Like, it's literally just around the corner. I don't have it yet. Oh, wait, you're on camp, so you're doing it Friday. You failed every single class. Hey, school's not for everyone. I'm not going to deny that. Like, honestly, school is great and all, but there's a lot of things that school won't teach you and can't teach you. It doesn't teach you how to be a good adult a lot of the time. They're going to break my car. Damn it. Oh man, I'm so mad. Alright. I can't believe they did this. Killed. This is how we do it, guys. Honestly, it should. There is ones that do it. So a lot of the business schools will. So you can go to like TAFE and stuff, and they will sometimes. Obviously, not all TAFEs do that, but I do know that some do it. See, business is good. I wish they did it better though. Like I'm currently learning about business for what we want to do, which is honestly, it's not a bad experience. It's just something that's really. It's very nuanced. You have to be very careful with how you go about it because you don't want to mess anything up. Alright, so we're going to go up here. So up here shouldn't be... Wait. Alright, let's dodge this. I just realised I don't need to go up there because up there is where we meet Tina's girlfriend, I think it was. So there's not too much out this way, actually. Have to be very careful of where we go here. Let's have a look for something up here. So there's a shock skag just there. Get rid of that. They're the main ones I'm sort of worried about as the badass skags. But I don't really need to worry about those at the moment. I'm hoping they bring areas like this back. Like I'm genuinely curious about new creatures. I am. We did a gym session today. I did some I did a light set of bench as one of my compounds for today. Worked up to just a light 100 kilos for about four reps with about 6 reps in reserve, comfortable. Because I haven't benched in a while, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to like stress or tear any tendons. Even if I have more strength in there, it wouldn't be smart to. So I just did 4. So next week we'll go like 6 to 8. So we'll increase that a little bit. But no, it's good to be back. We're just going light. I did some light RDLs yesterday for just like, well, I think it was like 140 for a couple of sets. Yeah, so just treating it light as at the moment. Nothing too heavy. And eventually I'll probably go up to, once I get up to like 15 to 20 reps on the hundreds, I'll probably go up to 120. That's still good, man. 70 kilos is a big weight. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, the reason why I say it's light is just because of like the stuff I've hit in the past. I probably should preface that. What you're doing is strong, man. I just have unreasonable expectations for myself. Like for ages, I still get upset at myself when I hit beneath a certain weight on deads. If I was to go back to deads and like properly do them, I would probably be genuinely upset if I hit beneath like, I'm just trying to think. How heavy am I at the moment? I think I'm still like around 130-ish. Because I was bulking back up to go, I was trying to sit into a better weight class for competitions for strongman and powerlifting. Because when I was going to go for the 455, 470 for dead, I wanted to be around 135-ish to 145. But now that I'm not doing it, I've just changed my whole focus to just general weight loss. It works a lot better for me. It's what I sort of want to do. I'm not really wanting to do anything too hectic at the moment. I don't know if I will. I sort of decided I'm never going back to like strongman or powerlifting just because the enjoyment's sort of gone from it for me. But yeah, I'll probably drop back down into like the low 90s. Or like around 100, 90 to 100 will probably be like a comfortable area for me. Because I'll still lift heavy, like I'm not going to just not lift heavy at all. I just won't be doing it like for competitions or training too hard. Alrighty, we have the Phoenix, guys. If you didn't think racks were bad before, they get worse. This thing actually hits like a truck. Alright, it's going to respawn in a second. Oh, definitely. Calorie deficit, that's the thing. Like, it's easy to say it, but it's not generally always how it works. There is cases where people can be in a calorie deficit and they may not lose anything. And it can be based off a physical attribute. It can be based off a thyroid condition. It could be based off, like, multiple things. That's why I say, like, it's going to be based off, like, people need to figure out what works for them, what their activity level is, what their BMI is. Yeah, there's a lot more to it. But a general calorie deficit should promote some form of weight loss, whether it be muscular or fat, because when you lose weight, if you're not training like weights and stuff, you generally will lose like a decent amount of muscle too. Alright, let's just... Oh, damn. Okay, cool. We got Phoenix. That was... As I said, Phoenix is like the worst one to deal with. It respawns and just does so much damage. If you're not ready for it, you will go down a fair few times. I remember when, even on normal in this, it's like, it's one of the probably more annoying mini bosses I fought. Alright. Nice, nice. I think heaviest I ever got to of weighted dips was 6 plates or 7 plates for like, I think I did that for like 2 reps. So it would have been like about 120 to 140. Yeah, but then I found that, like, because I've got shoulder issues, it was really messing up with like my bench progress. It was helping my bench progress, but eventually it got to the point I was just getting no gains from it. Perfect. Hello, Minnie. How you doing? Yeah, no, strength has always been my thing. I considered going... I did calisthenics for a while, actually. I'm not going to lie. When I was doing the army stuff, I did a lot of calisthenics. Because I was scared of getting way too bulky because everyone put it in my head. But Minnie, what's been happening? We're making our way to saving Tannis slowly. We're just doing side missions and crew challenges at this point. That's fair enough. Have you wanted to go back? Honestly, I feel like people, if you want to go to a gym, that's fair enough. But a lot of people don't, or they don't find it interesting. And if you're not going to go, I think it can be a general waste of money. Because you can lose weight, you can gain muscle outside of a gym. It's sort of easier because everything is there normally. It's saying that there is some gyms that aren't great, but I would say, like, if you have like just some light weights at home, if you're not wanting to do too much and you're wanting to do general strengthening, or you can get weights. We have like these weights that are like multi-weighted, so you can actually change it. You twist, you lock them in, you change them. They're really good. I found that they've like been great to do. Like, I'll go out and do some work on that during the day. I feel you on that, man. I wish I'd found the gym when I was back at school. It all feels like a Halo gun. Honestly, Borderlands has so many cool guns. I'm looking forward to 4's guns. We're getting Pearlescence back. Dude, I was fangirling when I heard that. Like, that stuff is... Pearlescence was such a big thing when they first came out, and it was promised in Borderlands 3 and then never received. So now it's coming back in 4. I am genuinely super happy. Yeah, so cardiovascular, light weights, and like bodyweight exercises are always like great for that. Just walk and track your calories. In theory, it's that easy, but in reality, it's not. I would say figure out what suits you. Start off with minor changes. Don't just, like, some people jump straight to like, oh, it's going to be 250 calories less a week or 500. It doesn't work that well for everyone. In theoretical value, it's great. In actual value and like consistency, it doesn't work for a lot of people. It does for some. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's all people. Switch back to fire. But yeah, it just depends on what you're wanting to do and like how you're wanting to go about it. Alright, we're gonna go through here. Man, so many skags around. There's normally not this many skags. Alright. Oh. It's a loogie. I don't like when they loogie skag me. Oh yeah, it is. As I said, there's circumstantial for everything, no matter what. You saw your nutritionist? How did that go, Minnie? Was it a good appointment? Hopefully you get along with your nutritionist. Nutritionists can be great. Honestly, I find they can be... It can be a 50-50 depending on like how they go and how they act. It was good. Oh, that's good to hear. That's what we want to hear. We want positive experiences in those lights because they can be very beneficial. Dietitians are great and all, but the majority of the time they're too expensive for most people. So if you get a good nutritionist, they can be as good, if not better, sometimes than dietitians. I would say, basing it off if you've trained that day on it, Max, it can be good and it can be bad. Sometimes you may need to eat more calories on a day you don't train to promote better recovery, to have the nutrients, like especially if you've been training hard all week. So I would say, rather than like focusing on whether it's like you've trained that day, go off also how you're feeling too. So if you're hungry, man, and you're feeling like you're lacking energy, definitely eat some more. Alrighty. We're going up here. I need to free my my car. Alright. I don't think this has any power. Yes, we got the car. Try to eat till you're sick. See, that's man, that's I'm not gonna lie, that's actually disordered eating. So that's where like people get in this thought process that they have to eat more than they actually do. Go off what you feel like you need. I can't stress that more than enough. Forcing yourself to eat to near vomiting is never a good way to do it. And it gives you a very unhealthy relationship with like food, weight loss, weight gain, training. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people will. Your body, not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, will naturally tell you when to like stop eating. Not in all cases though. It depends. Alrighty. Let's go save Tannis. We got did a couple more of the crew challenges. We just got one of the cars from that area. There is a mission, which I used to think I had to do the mission to unlock that car. And actually, which is, thank God, because that mission is tedious. It could be... I was going to say... It's gonna depend on, like, a couple of factors. It could be a hormonal factor. It could be... From when you were pregnant, there could be like a change. I think it sort of depends. Yeah, so I would say leave it like that. Don't let yourself eat till like you're gonna die. But eat, if you're full, you stop there, and then you can eat more later. That's probably the better way to do it. Don't try and eat and just keep eating till your stomach bursts. You are CPR certified, nice. Hey, how many people did you slap? And also, can you CPR everyone I'm getting here? Because they're going to need it. After my driving. Remember, egg, you got to crack the egg ribs. Oh my, I'm level 69, cool. 3 levels off 72, guys. You slapped all of them, nice. I can imagine someone actually watches this and they try that for CPR one day. Just start slapping people. So I've done that. I've done everything in this area pretty much. So I'd have to go out this way, which I really don't want to do. So I don't think you realise like how much effort to go through this area is. But we're going to do it, guys. Because there is a typhoon log up there. That's great. Honestly, Minnie, that is awesome that she is doing that. I wish there was more nutritionists that went out there and learnt about things like PCOS, endometriosis, Crohn's. A lot of them think that they can't because they don't have a dietitian certificate. And definitely, I think they should be, because they should be able to understand what their clientele needs. Like, obviously they can't do like a lot of the stuff that dietitians can, but they can get as close as possible and make it available for people to get readily. Alrighty, so there should be, I think there is one guy got a challenge in here for Zero's challenges. Is it this area? Let's have a look. I know there's a lot of these areas that have things like this. Nothing out here at the moment. Just double checking. Nope, nothing there. Man, we're getting through this quickly. As I said, I'm trying to give like as an in-depth as possible. There should be a yeah, I thought so. There's a Crimson Radio up here. I'm still on that. I just went the easiest way. I don't want to have to... There is another way to get up here. It's like jumping across here. But that's so much more effort. I just did the mountain goat way. Oh yes, PCOS, because it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Unless you're born with like ovaries as well, which there is some people, and I'm not saying that it's that are born like that, just like there are some females that are born with testicles inside their body. So I'm not going to say that it's not solely, but like it is. Like, from a genetic standpoint, it is. If that makes sense. Alright, we're making it out of here. We did our quick oh wait. I did grab my Typhoon log, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, I did. Cool. Let's run. We robbed them. We robbed them well, guys. Alright. Let's go to Big Don's. Yeah, so this is where it comes down to. It comes down to a couple of factors for like the best food for you. There is genetic factors, obviously, whether you have a predisposition to certain illnesses, ailments, diseases. Digestive tract issues, so if you have IBS, Crohn's, a lot of those type of issues, you could find certain red meats are a lot harder to break down and process. You could find absorption of certain fibers creates very, very intense gastrointestinal distress. Things like that there is like a variance in the sense of like what works for one person may not work for the other with that same condition. There is a general guideline that you can follow, but it doesn't mean that it's always going to work. And it's the best way to try is you try the guideline stuff, you see what works from it, and you adapt it into your diet and your nutrition. You could slap down a Zika box. How far is KFC away from your school, man? If it's not too far, just go slap down a Zika box. What are they going to do about it? Just skip out on the test. Alright. So many spider ants. You gonna go there on your e-bike tonight? Nice. Be careful, man. I saw the accident you had. You need to be careful with that stuff, dude. That could end so badly. Oh. Spider ant guard. Oh, I have not seen one of these in ages. So spider ant guards are sick because it's basically just a spider ant with a huge shield. There are certain spider ants that get like a tougher hide. But the shield just looks so cool. Where is he? Thank you for jumping into my fire web. So, and there's no problem with that, Gremlin. Like, as I said, if you're wanting to lose weight, it will take time, and just do it safely. Like, I promote safety over... Results come better when it's done gradually, rather than in 5 seconds. Alrighty. Everyone wants instant gratification over, well, not everyone, most people want instant gratification, which is understandable because you want to get the best results as rapidly as possible. I don't blame people on that. And because, like, you get all these, you see all these promises of, like, people losing, like, you know, I lost 20 kilos in 20 days. They're nuts. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's impressive, but it's also not maintainable. Why would you need to do sit-ups? Honestly, I can mention a lot of other exercises for core that are a lot better for sit-ups that won't put pressure on that lower back and tend to be a lot better for core strengthening. if that makes sense. Like, if you're wanting to do sit-ups, it's like it's a personal choice as well. But I would say they're probably one of the more unnecessarily risky movements. That's good. See, I don't miss the days of having to make weight for things. Like, I used to engorge myself to, like, because I was trying to get up to over 140 kilo weight class for powerlifting. And I'd be so sick from eating. Like, I know that's going against what I was, like, talking about before, but, like, it does make a very unhealthy mindset of, like, what you need to do for your body. You personally have the mentality that if you don't want to do it, it's good for you. That's not always true. Like, I don't want to do hard drugs, and I'm pretty sure they're not good for me. For going off a scientific standpoint, I am like 99% sure that they're terrible for me. I think that, like, the idea of not wanting to do it just means you don't want to do it. Yeah, I would say, like, it's like a lot of people don't want to do sit-ups, and sit-ups aren't that good for you. As I said, there's a lot of abdominal exercises that are better and safer. Like, you can do V sit-ups where your lower back isn't in a compromised position on the ground where it's rubbing, therefore putting pressure on the sciatic nerve, or still putting reduced pressure, because there'll be pressure on the sciatic nerve no matter what in that regard. Man, there is so much going on here. Oh god, I didn't even see the Anointed Maniac. Don't come near me. So you can do planks, you can do standing marches, which will also hit the obliques, which you also need to work on bracing underneath. So there's two layers to your abdominal wall. There's the rectus and the transverse abdominis. The transverse is a band that wraps around your whole lower back, a bit of your thoracic and your obliques and your front. It is the deepest part of your abdominal muscle. Then there is obliques and rectus abdominis, and then there's erectors in the back, the spinae erectors. But they all work coherently, and when you do things like crunches and sit-ups, it actually reduces the connection with doing that, because it puts them in compromised positions. So things like standing marches, V sit-ups, which is a different form where you're like sitting on the edge of a bench, have your feet off and bringing your knees to your stomach, is a lot better. Styles of Russian twists are great for obliques and core. Most of it is like just movement through hips and legs, which will therefore move through that lower core and lower abdominal wall. And also working on your brace in just general lifting and general movement. So like working on having breath control, pushing the air down into your core and making sure that you can tense those areas more efficiently. There's those. If you're wanting, like I said, it depends on what you're wanting to do. Because like sit-ups and stuff, a lot of people think sit-ups is going to like shrink your abdomen and make your waist smaller. If anything, it's going to make it more blocky. It's not as simple. Like a shrinking waist is normally under other things. Like it's actually less training of the abdominal muscle. Because if you train it, it's obviously going to get bigger and grow. So if you don't want it to be bigger and grow, you do less core in that regard. Alrighty. Damn, there's so much. I remember last time we played this, I think this similar thing happened where I just got flooded with things like this. I get rid of the badass, because that was doing so much damage. Do you believe that you need a deep stretch? I believe you need to stretch. So when you stretch your muscle, it depends on what you're targeting and what movement, and there's a varying factor. Once again, everything in training comes to a variance. Like, if you're wanting to train for a heavier bench press, would I recommend a deeper stretch? I would recommend going down to obviously where your bench press will finish on your chest, getting that maximum stretch. Holds, things like that will aid in allowing for a better CNS, like connectivity, and being able to handle those weights more. periodic movements where you have a focus on either the concentric or eccentric and small portions of it. The stretch obviously allows for a better breakdown of muscles, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the best way to do everything. Instance pec deck. Man, honestly, I would say pec deck, go to where you feel a stretch, but it doesn't need to be the deepest stretch in the world. It just needs to be enough that you have an engaged, you've engaged the muscle belly. So like it's honestly quite easy in that regard, for like how much you can do in that. But I would say like, yeah, stretch is important, but it's more the control than anything. And Big Donnie is down. All right, that was easy. So stretch is important. It definitely is. I'm not going to say it's not. It's just like saying that eccentric is more important than concentric. In like majority of instances, it is. But concentric's really important. A lot of powerlifting movements where you're, especially deadlift, you obviously control it on the way down, but it's not the main focus of the deadlift for a powerlifting or strongman competition. It's the concentric phase of going up. So in that instance, you'll be working on the explosive power up, and you may be less control on the way down to be able to get more reps. But also controlling on the way down does aid in actual growth and control of the weight when you're going that concentric phase. So as I said, once again, so many benefits. You just got to see what works for you. I was hoping I could get up there. Okay, I can't. Oh, his key. I forgot the car keys. Hold on. Whoopsies. Guys, I left the keys down here. Oh, I thought I picked them up when I was pressing everything. I must not have. Also, guys, if you are new here, I do talk about a lot of other things other than the game I'm playing at the same time. I will go on spills. So sorry about that, but welcome in. We are playing through our True Vault Hunter mode. Amara, this is the first full playthrough I've done on PC. Done multiple playthroughs on things like PlayStation, Xbox. Just not on here, so I thought it'd be something a little bit more fun. And it's fun not having everything super overpowered at the moment. Alrighty. We've stolen the golden chariot, guys. Along with that, we're also showing like where all the Typhoon logs and stuff are, so people know where to go for their own playthroughs. Especially before Borderlands 4 comes out. If you are actually just beginning to play this game, it does help. So you're very slow on the concentric phase. So when you go back towards that, so like when you're going for that extension through there, you're going slow. Are you going slow back down as well? Also, do you do behind the head or just the bar and single arm? I would say, do you only do single arm triceps? Because I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna upset some people. Weight is also very important. You'll hear people say you don't need much weight. In some instances, yeah, but more weight is obviously going to mean more strength and more muscle breakdown. So the fear of having, oh man, we're gonna go down here. Whew, that was a lot. Awesome. I will definitely I'll have to have a read of it after stream. I found when I open Discord, especially on my PC when I'm trying to stream, it just drops everything. Discord does not like my streaming setup for some unknown reason. I think because the camera and the mic are connected to it. That is all good, Max. You have a great day and enjoy your KFC tonight, dude. And good luck with your study for your exams too. Hopefully you do really well. I know you will. But we're going to encourage you to do well as well. Oh, that's messed up. Man, I'm sorry about that. Is that like out the front of your house right now? Alrighty, I don't want to go in there yet. I want to... You know what? I do want to go in there because they've got things. Yeah, is that today, Minnie? Alright. We're going everywhere, you know what? I did say that we were going to show through where all the Typhoon logs and stuff are. So the best way to do it is literally just to clear it out. So the best way to clear areas out is just go to them. So if I'm right, there should be a typhoon log pretty much right at the back here. I can actually see it from here. Yeah, so you can do this bit earlier. Normally as a mission you get flooded. In Glenfield, man, that's insane me. Hopefully the person ends up being okay, but if they're being hit that hard, they're definitely not going to be in a great way for a fair while. So there's one typhoon log. We should have one left. And if you go up this way, there should be... I thought there was a red chest up here. Okay, there's no red chest up here. It's alright. We've pulled everything we need. But I genuinely hope the person recovers. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Let's jump down here. That's nice. Some people are just absolute dickheads. Like, I know I've run over people in this and in COD, but that's different. I don't know how people can... Like, I understand being scared, but, like, if you've hurt someone, how can you, in any form, just drive off like nothing's happened? It's disgusting. Yeah, COD is different. Normally because I miss them. I'm joking. Oh man, where are we going here? So I've got... We'll go get the claptrap too while we're at it. We'll get as much of this as possible before we leave this map. Obviously we could do a full playthrough of this map, but that's going to take probably a little bit. Actually, we are wanting this to take longer because we're still at like 9 to 10 days till Borderlands 4. So... Sorry, 8 days till Borderlands 4. Let's take our time. We have a dead claptrap stuck in a tire here. So right next to that typhoon log. We now have, in this area, just to go over what we have one typhoon dead drop and one log to go. Now, if I remember the log correctly on this, I'm 99% sure it's over in this location. Wait, hold on, no, it's not in this location. Is it? It is too. I'm pretty sure it's behind the mission. If it's not behind the mission, it has to be in this area here. Just double checking. I'm pretty sure it couldn't be in this area. So I would have remembered that. I'm just going to double check this area. It is. I'm not going to lie. I have heard some not great things about it on Nintendo Switch. It has not been optimized yet. So if you are going to get it, I would probably recommend like PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X if you have those. I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation 4. I don't think it is. I think they stopped making titles on PlayStation 4 if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But if you have those, I would probably recommend it just on those for now. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. I'm like 99.99% sure that the typhoon log is behind a mission down there. Which is fine. I can always go do the mission. I'll double check. Well, let's clear this area out first. Oh yeah, we've already pretty much... I think we've paid off one of the pre-orders for it. We've got Thirsties that we're still yet to pick up to finish paying off. But it's not long now. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I want to do a 24-hour stream on it. But Pokemon games are a lot more difficult to do 24-hour streams on. Especially something that's not like the regular Pokemon game. Like at least with this, there's like... Even with Borderlands 3, I could probably do a 24-hour stream on Borderlands 3, no issue. Because there's like so many Easter eggs and different things to do. Like Pokemon, because it's very, very one way, I think it's like a little bit harder. Because it's a Legends game, I think it's going to be a bit better for something like a 24-hour stream. It's a little bit more mystery and things to find. And the mechanics are new too, so I'm actually looking forward to that, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's get rid of this tank here. Man, there is so much going. There is so many shots going here. Damn, I nearly died there. And by nearly, I was like pretty much dead. That's just ridiculous how many... Are you just standing there not even to fight me? I'm offended. They're just on a... Oops. Alright, let's just finish this thing off. Alright. take me a few payments to pay off. That's fair enough. It is pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty expensive. I wish that if they had done the Switch 2 with it, but like a special one, like a special model, I think that would have been so much better for Pokemon Legends ZA. A little bit disappointed they didn't take that opportunity. I feel like with the Switches, they've been really slack on like special editions. I know the Switch Lites had a heap of special editions, but I feel like the normal Switch and like the OLED and stuff, along with the Switch 2 so far, it hasn't had too much like specialty collector's side of things, which makes it not great in my opinion. Like the original Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, the SPs and the DSs had so many. Like I want to get a I think it's the new Nintendo 3DS, which was like the last Nintendo 3DS set to come out, that had Pokemon Yellow version on it. I would love that just to play Pokemon Yellow, because I know how to get all the streaming stuff for it. That's the thing I'd love to do. Right, you know what, we are going to go get the last Typhoon log, because I'm 99% sure I know where it is. And I think that if I don't get it, it's just it's a sad day. Alrighty, we're gonna go out here. We need to drop off an electrical charge point. Sorry, a battery, just so we can go in. Let's skip the Skags. I think it'll be fine on PlayStation. Honestly, like I don't see why it would affect the playability that much. Do I have the homestead? Oh, I gotta collect the wind turbine. I missed two things. Alright, let's go collect the wind turbine. We shall be back, Skags. You can wait for me. These missions always take so many steps, but if it gets us the last Typhoon log, like I'm pretty sure it does, it's worth it. Because then we'll have completed this map. Obviously for the main things like that, we haven't done any of the Iridian like checkpoints or Radians on this, so I will definitely have to Google all those again, because it has been a minute since I've found every single Iridian Radian. I think I did it twice. Oh no, sorry, I did it one for each character on PlayStation 4 and that was it. I don't know if I'll ever do it to that extent again. It was fun at first, but when you quickly realize how much time you spend on that, it's insane. Alright, Badass Maniac's easy to deal with. How much is... oh. Let's just take out this dude. Alrighty, we are 2 levels off 72, guys, and we can use the Iridian Fabricator again at that point. Hopefully we can get a speed load in Hellwalker, because that's what we're hunting on this. Mayhem 10, speed load in Hellwalker, True Vault Hunter is like the best thing ever. It makes every battle, especially if they're like non-fire resistant, just so much easier, but because she gives the alternate damage, it's even easier. There should be one left, Zealot. DJ. DJ, dead Skag. Alright, we're down. That's alright, I'll reset here and we'll get through this. Then we'll be up to the final Typhoon log, hopefully for this map. We'll go get the dead drop quickly. We'll change it to Mayhem 11, see what we can get on the dead drop side of things. I've had really bad luck with every dead drop lately, so guys, if I get nothing from it, do not be surprised. Not saying that you won't, I've just found that dead drops tend to be better for like purples, especially the good purples that you can get in this. But for legendaries, like gold class, I don't think I've ever had anything that's been what I would consider efficient or good. Let's just get rid of... There's so much going on here, guys. Did I kill the tank? I did. Yeah, I knew I was going to die again. Alright, that's a double death. I've wasted so much money. Though in saying that, I think my Butcher is like level 11. Oh, sorry, no, it is Mayhem 10, sorry. But I think it's like level 50 something, if I remember correctly. So I am running like really low guns still. So it's, hold on. It's either 50 or 60. 58. So like, yeah, it's only 12 levels too low, but it's not too bad. It is Mayhem 10, so it should sort of cover up for like the overarching weakness, but not as much as I would like it to. It has made everything pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. And we got a legendary item to sell. Perfect, guys. We may make it back. We're at 23 million, so I'm not too unhappy about it. Some homemade burgers. Is that for dinner? Burgers, homemade burgers are always nice, especially when you like, if you make the patties and stuff yourself, or if you like cook a nice steak or piece of chicken. I think that's like some of the best burgers. Actually, some of the best burgers you'll ever have is like the family-owned restaurants where like it's like an old recipe. Alright, stole the turbine. Either lunch or dinner. You can always have both. Burgers are actually a great meal, especially if you're making sure you're having salad or veggies on the side. So like a lot of people will do like a nice, not like a well-sized burger, not too small, not too little. With about 80 grams of meat on it, gives you enough protein, 80 to 120 depending on like size and what you're wanting to do. Then you have either a good serve of veggies or salad with some herbs and spices on it. Make sure you have your salt needed. Homemade burgers are great. Though there is something called the Secret Burger Society in Sydney. Now, it's in every major city, I'm pretty sure, but we got like a little pass to it once, which was because we used to go to every burger restaurant. Like you could put your name down to possibly get into this place, and they had, I'm not gonna lie, the best burgers I've ever had in my life. It was worth how much it cost too. But yeah, so you get like a little thing like saying like they're making this many burgers, what would you like to order? And you'd get your secret burger for that time. But no, I definitely can never turn my nose down at homemade burgers. You are 100% correct, they are awesome. Alright, we've done this side mission, hoping to get our final Typhoon log, which should be in this direction somewhere. So I know that's the Right. I'm gonna go out this way. So I'm pretty sure she opens this up for me in a second. Alright, let's go install the cores for a second. Man, this is such an easy mission. I was gonna say, what's everyone? I know I've asked everyone's favorite pizza, but what's everyone's favorite burger? Now you can either say burger meat, or you can say if you have like a favorite burger. Like I like a nice pickled beef or pork burger with like 3 or 4 different cheeses. That's a nice burger to me. Let's just pick up everything here because I am very, very low on money. But yeah, I always love homemade burgers. Or if you go to like a really nice burger restaurant. We used to go to one in Brisbane. It was like this crispy chicken Asian one. It was Japanese. Had the best karage chicken burger I've ever had. And there was I can't remember what the other one was. There's so many good ones. I love a good chicken burger. I just love burgers in general. It's like the number. Like every time we're like trying to figure out what we're cooking for the week, I'm like, oh, let's just have burgers. Alright, some more shotgun ammo. Alright. Hopefully, let's see what she says. Ma Honeywell is giving us the instructions. Guys, if you're enjoying this, make sure to drop a like. The likes do help with boosting the content. Also, I will say this, when we play Borderlands 4 for the 24 hours, I probably will jump between topics a lot. I'll be very, very, very hyper-focused on what's happening, so I'll be mostly spouting about Borderlands 4. So if I do accidentally, like, jump off a topic we're talking, I really apologize in advance. I have, like, the attention span of Dory from Finding Nemo. Alright, have a quick drink. Alrighty, where are we going? So yeah, so this should be the final Typhoon log. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, is out this way. So I should be able to open this. Also, See, it's those type of like the burger places where like it has a history are always the best. Like I still don't know what I'm doing for the 24-hour Borderlands stream for food. I've tried to like, because I don't like eating on stream. I feel really embarrassed doing it. So like literally, if you see me like eating on stream, it's probably going to be me like turning away trying to eat. There's that one. Okay, cool. We got through those pretty easily. I thought they were going to be a little bit more annoying. But I swear, the Typhoon log... Oh, no, that's right. It's just Iridian here. Okay, I'm an idiot. I went through all that for nothing, guys. The story of the Borderlands life. Forgetting where you're going. Hold on. I know I was right, don't worry guys. I retract my comment, I'm not as stupid as I originally thought. Final Typhoon log is out here. You do have to do the first of the Mar missions, which is the battery and the turbine. Turbine is right next to where you get the golden chariot for the main mission. Oh, that's right. I'll just get rid of these things. Perfect. Did we save our husband? Oh, we did. So we saved the husband, guys. Vermilion. Yeah, we got rid of all the vermins, guys. We got a rat problem here, as you can see. Big Daddy's Burgers in South Penrith. I'm going to have to give that a go. Next time we come down to Sydney, which we will be coming down hopefully next year for a competition or something, or a card show would be cool. Depends on what happens. We're currently trying to... I'm currently relearning Japanese and Chinese, as I was saying, to be able to do like business deals with people over there. And I'm currently in the process of talking to my old host family, so I'm hoping that it gives us an opportunity. I just need to become a lot more fluent, a lot more quickly. So I'll be doing like an hour of study a day at least on each. So if you guys like, I'd be more than happy to stream my relearning of Japanese and Chinese if you want. Could do that for our TikTok streams once a week. I'll have to give Big Daddy's a try. Alright, we've got to scoop for the fruit. Alright. All the poop, guys. Alright, that's an hour drive. That's not too bad though. Is that in like heavy traffic? Nothing there. Where's the last one? Is it? Oh, I swear I already got that one. Alright, we got all the poop, guys. It's mostly what we do here in Borderlands is dig in poop. Alright, after this we are going to go get the Typhoon dead drop in this area, which should complete, if I remember correctly, we've done both we've done the Crimson Radio, the 3 Typhoon logs, the Target of Opportunity, the Legendary Hunt, and the Hijack target, along with the dead claptrap in this area. So we have actually completed this map pretty much. That Typhoon drop is actually not in a hard position either. It's pretty easy to get to. There is a Typhoon drop where it's sort of in like a little cabin that you have to fall through. It's not that it's difficult, it's just an annoying place to get to. Alright, let's blow this up. I wish this was Krieg here. He could be the poop conductor again. Alright. Alrighty guys, get ready for an explosion. Yeah, I honestly don't miss Sydney and stuff traffic. I love the traffic where we live. Country areas are the best. I definitely needed a drink of water. My throat is still not there. Honestly, this RSV is made like I wouldn't say it's made streaming bad. It just makes it hard to talk sometimes. And when it starts getting sore, I completely forget what I'm talking about. Especially if it's something to do with the game, or if I'm like talking to someone about something in general. Alright. Alrighty. Before we go anywhere, let's mark where the Typhoon dead drop is. So dead drop, yeah, I've already marked it. Just making sure. Alright, once we go to the Typhoon dead drop, we will continue the main mission. We will return the golden chariot to save Tannis. So I was originally thinking that we were going to get through to Troy at this point. I don't think we are. Just having to get to Troy from here is going to be a fair bit, and then battling Troy will probably be a minute. Unless I can get to level... Ooh, I may be able to get to level 72 before then, and if I can get a speed load in Hellwalker, I should be able to run through Carnivores pretty quickly, actually. Just the damage output and also not having to go like super long range is probably the best thing. Alright, let's see if we can get the Schluter quickly. I have 2 chests to open. See if I can get some either keys or I can get a Schluter. Oh, we got 1 set of keys, so I need 2 more. Oh, okay, I unlocked a cool thing for us, so I'm not actually upset about that. This thing is so slow, goddammit. I always hate technicals. Technicals are just like the... I know you can fit more people in a technical, but they are the worst things on earth. If I wanted to travel at a snail's pace, I would literally just run at this point. Alright, yeah. So I have to go up. How do I get up there again? Okay. Oh, whoops. So I gotta go all the way around. I just realized that. I was hoping I didn't have to. Wait. Oh, it's in there. I was like, no, it should be. I knew it was on this area. Alright. So it should be in here. We have the Typhoon Dead Drop. So we have completed this area now for the main parts. I was meant to go Mayhem 11 for it, but that's fine. Obviously, Mayhem 11 will increase the chance of legendaries, and so will Mayhem 10, but getting here on Mayhem 10, especially with underleveled guns and things like that, is not going to be your friend. If you're saving up your Iridian for your Fabricator at the end, I would just recommend either, if you're wanting to try and get the Typhoon drops with legendaries, save them till then, is probably the best point. Or if you want to try and get them throughout, just make sure you choose the ones that are easy to get to while going Mayhem 10 or 11. But most of the time, you will get better drops from enemies. And that's where, like, for example, Soul Renders, Spearload and Hellwalkers, Butchers, you get quite, like, readily from things like that. Let's go drop this off. But most of the time, you can just cover your way through it, and then when you get to 72, you have as much Iridian as possible for the Fabricator. I drove the Golden Chariot. Cool, parked. Alright, we're trading our car in, guys. We're upgrading for our Siren friend. It's so cool that she's a Siren, though. Everyone reckons she's gonna die because we've had a Siren die in every game. So we've had Commander Steel, we've had Angel, and then in the last one we had, in this one we had Tyrene, her brother Troy, and then Maya, rest in peace. And hopefully in the next one we get to kill Ava. Hopefully she's turned evil or something, just for our enjoyment. I know everyone's like, oh, you know, Maya would hate that people hate Ava. Maybe Ava shouldn't have got her killed. I don't have the audacity to blame Lilith. This game, man. I love the game. Story, as I said, not my favorite story. Not a bad story either. Honestly, it does relate to more like modern times. Because everyone wants to be a streamer in modern times, so like having like the bosses be like these big streamers that are just toxic, and by toxic I mean like deadly toxic. Artisan needs to go down, he's doing too much damage. Gotta get rid of everyone here. I need some health back, health. Oh, shit. Get rid of the Tink turret. I did not realize that was there. I should be able to get back up. There we are. And there should be one left. There we are. This area is always toxic. It's probably one of the areas that I always go down most in is trying to get to Carnivora. Alright, perfect. Did I miss anything here? There's a side mission off to the side that has to do with Morn's future girlfriend, but we aren't going to do that because it doesn't really give us anything. Now, with Carnivora, there is, in total, 3 Typhoon logs, which I have got. I will show you where they are. The Dead Claptrap is actually really easy to get to as well, which we're going to go to it in a second. But I just want to dodge all this. So we're gonna, as I said, we're going to do every area, complete them all. We'll complete Roland's Rest shortly after. Oh. There should be... Let's wait till we get through all these, because we're literally at the point to get the dead Claptraps. I'm hoping they have dead Claptraps in, like, or something similar in Borderlands 4. Because Borderlands 1, they had the Claptraps where you had to get them to, like, heal them and be able to, like, befriend them to get more SDUs. So if they bring that back, that would be sick. I don't know if it would be like Claptraps. It's got to be something else, though, obviously. But whatever it is, I feel like they've got like so much marketable ability for 4. I think it's going to be probably, in my opinion, I'm calling it already. It may be putting too high like expectation on it. I think it's going to be the best game in the series. Like, just out of like what I've heard of it, what I've seen of it, the gameplay style and like the expectations, I think it's going to be the best. Alrighty guys, so down here you'll see we have the final Claptrap. It was connected to some wires basically powering this area, and that means we've only got, in this we have 2 challenges left. We have the Crimson Radio, which is really easy to get to, and I can show you that shortly. And last but not least, we have, I think it's Rackman is what it's called. Oh, I don't even know how I missed him. He's just in the corner there shooting at me. I just need to go down for a sec. Alright, respawn. Did he just fire a explosive at me? Please don't. I'm going to go down so much in this. As I said, this is like the easiest way to go. Man, that team nearly got me. There's so many in this area too. Also guys, I hope you're really enjoying this series. I'm enjoying playing through this again, like step by step. And remembering where everything is too. It's fun going back and like, going like, oh, I remember going there for the first time or unlocking this. Like the first time I went through, I don't think I found any. I might have found like one of the Typhoon logs, but I didn't realize what they did more than anything. Because I never really looked for them. I sort of just tried to play through the missions and guess what was happening. But now that I know what I'm doing, okay, I went down. That's embarrassing. Just as I say I know what I'm doing, I go down. And I'm hoping that with the new mechanics in Borderlands 4, it's very much the same as like playing a whole new game in a way. I hope like the ability to attach and pull on things, the ability to swim is going to be the weirdest thing I've ever used. Oh, I don't want to go there. We just came from over here, didn't we? I got 25 million again. I've really got to go back and spend my money to upgrade everything before I lose it all. Because when I hit 72, I definitely need to pick all this up. Cool. I definitely need to use the Iridian Fabricator. Sorry guys, one sec. Goddamn cat fur. We got so much, like the cats keep coming in this room. So ever since Thirsty and I decided to move our couple quest videos in here, the cats started coming in here on their own free will. I don't like the cats in here because they destroy my stuff. Unlike Thirsties, who they seem to respect more than me, my stuff gets absolutely slammed every 5 seconds and just destroyed. But the worst thing is they keep bringing in all this fur and I just die. Like midway through stream, I'll be breathing in and all I can get up my nose is just straight cat fur. I love them, but god, they're messy little creatures. Alright, let's go. Let us down, guys. Come on. We need to save Tannis, nearly there. So I think we should be able to get to save Tannis this episode. Level 70. So I think if we can save Tannis, that's probably the main thing we want to do. If you're wanting the Typhoon log in this area, it is really easy to get to, mind you. It's literally... I think last time we did this, we did the Typhoon logs because we were running out of guns and I was hoping for something decent. Yeah, there's one just there. I should be able to kill one of these things by then. Oh, I didn't even see the Psycho there. Man, I need some space from these things. They keep spawning everything everywhere. We're trying to get there, Lilith. We're doing our best. May not be good enough, guys, but we're trying. Also, guys, let us know how the quality is. I am upgrading this to Ultra the end of this week, so we're going to do a double stream on this and on... It'll be on this and Twitch. I can't seem to get TikTok to work through this because I don't have a TikTok stream code, and it will take, from what I know, 6 to 8 weeks for me to actually even hear back from them about it. So I thought, may as well get it on the two that I'm wanting to stream on the most, especially with all the reports I keep getting on TikTok for no reason. Alright, I need some space here. Let's get rid of the aggro tank. Perfect. Alright, we got through them all there. I'm still waiting for BioWare to have Mass Effects to be using a code. Hopefully soon, but I don't want to rush. When is, wait. Didn't you say it was like 2027 the next Mass Effect was coming out? If I'm wrong, am I wrong on that or am I right? I remember we talked about it last time because I wasn't sure, because I swear I'd heard something about it that, I think it was when I was trying to look up the Pokemon Legends ZA news, and there was like a mention about it at the Gamescom that ZA, they had like a big panel on ZA. I didn't know if there was a date on it though. I thought it was... I know they said within the next like 2 to 3 years. I just didn't know when. Alright guys, we are up to Carnivora. So up here we do have a Crimson Radio, which is literally just around the corner. And then we have Rackman, who is down in the furthest pits of hell. Now, not too hard to get there. We're just going to pick up a car. We don't need to pick up the gold car. It is the slowest thing on Earth. So as you can see over here, we have to go around the outside to get to that one. So as you go through here, if you're wanting to get that Crimson Radio, right, we're going to press the button to go through. You're going to make like a sharp right to get straight out. Now, one of the good points here is because there is a recovery point here, so I'm just going to come out. We're going to get the Crimson Radio first. I can get the Typhoon Dead Drop at Mayhem 10. Now, the increase of likelihood of getting something I want is a lot better then. There we are, Crimson Radio. One of the really easy ones to get to there. I thought one of the cats just came in. It's just the cord from the controller. So, I'm not going to take the Golden Chariot. It is useless. Over here, we have the Typhoon Dead Drop I was telling you about before. Yeah, I heard it would be like, I thought it was like 2027, 2028. Hopefully it is earlier for you. It'd be awesome. I hate having to wait for games. I hate having to wait for Borderlands 4 at the moment. That's literally why I'm playing so much Borderlands currently, is because I just don't have the patience to wait for Borderlands 4. So I thought I give myself a challenge to play through on PC, which is the one I've done the least on for any of my Borderlands games. Get some Mayhem levels up, see if it does anything, because I know with like, sometimes they do like special releases for it. Alright. I'm going to sneak out here for the Mayhem 10 drop. Typhoon chest. Give me something. Nothing. At least it's good sells. I'm not going to complain about that. We got to sell some stuff for a high enough price. 133, 470. That was worth it. We're going to drop back down to Mayhem 1 so it's achievable and I don't get absolutely butchered in this next bit. The Gramps game that Thirsty playing, that game, honestly, I hopefully get to happy ending. I know that Gramps has gone for a whole time. He's in retirement and he's doing everything. Alrighty, thank God the gold car is gone. Gold car is the worst thing. It's the best method for this. What do I have? I have saw blade, explosive needle launcher. You know what? I like the needle launcher better. What body? Oh, sorry. What one do I want? Do I have the heavy armor? Ah, the stripped armor. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna go to Blade Runner. I've got most of them actually. I'm surprised how many I've got. The Gramps game is great, honestly. Like, see, I wish I could play games like that. I find I get distracted too easily. Oh, that's right. We're gonna go do Rackman. Alright, guys, off to Rack City. Now, Rackman, as I said, is in like the worst corner of hell. He's all the way down here. Yeah, normally I do Rackman every time. I didn't do it last time, I think because I was trying to get through the playthrough, because I was jumping onto... Oh, that's right, I had competitions at the time. So I sort of just like did it to like finish it on here so I could play through True Vault Hunter at my own pace. Yeah, I get distracted super easily. That's why I apologize in advance on the 24-hour stream. If it seems like I drop out of a conversation randomly, it's probably because I'm in awe of something on the game. It's Rackman! Oh, where is he? He's just teleporting. I forgot how painful he is. Oh man, there's so many of the rats. Don't squawk at me, buddy. Alright, cool. Rackman is done. Yeah, see, no, that's my power, is distraction. I think that's more of like an ADHD thing for me. I don't mean to get distracted, but like if something captures my attention, like if I'm hyper focused on something, you probably need to throw a brick at me to get my attention half the time. That's why, like, whenever I've ever, like, I used to do it with books, I would lock myself in a room for, like, a whole day during holidays and read books. Like, I remember when Skullduggery Pleasant's Faceless Ones came out when I was, like, a teenager slash kid. I was a kid, actually. I was, like, 10. Damn, that's a long time ago. When I was, like, 10, I locked myself in my room on my bed and read the whole book, and then I got in trouble for reading it too quickly. Yeah, see, if I enjoy it, I can. I can lock myself in places for like ages. Same with Harry Potter. I used to read them when I was like really young, because I used to hate reading remember the home readers you'd have in like kindergarten and stuff. I used to hate those things, so I used to read Harry Potter instead, or things like that. What else did I read? Del Toro Quests. Man, this is going back a long time. So you read it, is it a smart book? Is that what they're called, isn't it? You got a problem with me, huh, buddy? Huh? Oh, you didn't expect me to chase you, did you? Get out of here. You trash. Oh, now I can hit it. Perfect. I don't want to go under that front wheel, because that'll kill me, I'm not going to lie. There should be one more, and I'm pretty sure it's the axle under here. This one is like... Oh no, hold on. It's on the left side, isn't it? I got the left side one, didn't I? So it has to be on the right side. Perfect. Then there should be an axle one up here. And then we can stop it once we get access to the tank. Alright, so the supporting crew is about to drop. Fine, I'll catch this. Oh, damn, I want his car though. Is that a multi? Oh, it's just a normal, don't worry. I swear it was shooting it in like 5 different directions. Alright, I need to catch up to him. There's the bandit technicals. I wish I didn't have to take these out, because they're like just... I feel like a waste of time to take out. That's fine. That's Bob. Can I take Bob Trail? can't take it. I was trying to see if I could steal Bobka. I wonder if I can steal it later, maybe. If it I don't think he respawns, though. That's fine. But I don't need him. If he doesn't want to be my friend, I won't take him. I'll never force people to be my friends. That's alright. We've still got heaps of like weaponry and stuff we have to find. And then we have the DLCs that we're going to be playing once we get all new weapons on Mayhem 11. And then our Guardian rank is going to be super high. Which is the main reason you play it on like Mayhem. If you're wanting to like get your Guardian rank. So like my Guardian rank at the moment is nowhere near as high as it used to be. So melee. I should have done. I always forget to do elemental damage there. Gun damage. I touch. Wait, we can't say the other thing I do. That's not allowed in here. And they don't allow you to buy friends from overseas anymore. Joking. I only ever did that once, guys. Okay. Nah. I've always been that's the good thing about being like somewhat introverted. Like I do have extroverted moments, but it's so little. It just goes negative really quickly. Like I like the idea of catching up with people till I catch up with them. And then I want to be back home. That's literally how it goes. I'm like, oh, cool. I want to, we're going to go see, let's say, like, Fred, for example. And, yeah, it quickly changes my mind rapidly on, like, what I want to do. Critical damage is definite here. Oh, also, guys, I forgot to say, we're going for a movie tomorrow. A day. That's a quick amount of time to break, like, honestly. If I tried to be forced to be my friend, I would at least last a week or two. I'm joking. I just wouldn't do it. They can leave me down there for the rest of my life. I'm gonna go grenade damage because I probably will go grenade build later. Fastballs are great with grenade damage too. Increased luck. Always want more luck, guys. Gunfire rate. But yeah, we're going to the new Conjuring tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. To be honest, I love horror movies. First, not so much. She's not as keen or as excited as I am currently about going to it. But because she loves me so much, she's putting herself through it. You just wanted to go home, that's why. That's fair enough. See, my home is the basement. Exactly, you made a friend. May have been against your will, but that's how you make friends nowadays. But no, I honestly found I am that crotchety old man. As time goes on, I get like grumpier meeting people. Like the idea of like meeting people for some unknown reason just irks me. Like when we have like, if I have like a friend that's like, oh, let's catch up, there's like this little bit of annoyance that builds up in me. And like at first I'm like, yeah, let's go do it. We'll go hang out or something. And then I quickly realize how wrong I am. The remaining crew. Alright, let's just get rid of this crew member. We gotta save Tannis, guys. We have like 15 minutes to save Tannis roughly, and I think we can do it. Tannis is definitely savable here. I think there should be one more that drops, I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, it's not. It's just destroy main tank time. Alright. We've destroyed the tank, the toink. Alright, and we should fall down here. Alright, wait for that to drop. You like driving? Yeah, see, I found driving has lost its allure to me. I used to love driving. I remember when I would like offer. I drove everyone on base. I got like my little driving blue book and things like that. I used to love doing it until I realized how much I hated having to like. Because a lot of the time people would just use you for it too. Like if you have your license and they don't, or they're not allowed to drive, it was awful. What has your dog done, Minnie? Actually, I wish I had a dog in this. I'll have a kitty cat next time. I have a leopard, which I'm really excited for. Always wanted a leopard. You'll leave the house. That's fair enough. It'll also help because you'll be able to to take your child out for socialization and stuff a little bit easier. I'm saying that like it's a... I'm sorry. You'll be able to go out and socialize with your kid a lot more. He's very grumpy, but he wants cuddles. That's our cat, Jojo. Last night he got in trouble. He hurt the favourite, Luna. He's lucky he's out of criminal court at the moment. He's currently on probation. But he hurt Luna really bad. He pulled on the back of her neck. And he's got really sharp teeth. They're like needles. He chews on our hands occasionally. And it leaves marks. It pierces the skin. And he doesn't do it out of aggression. It's just him being cuddly. But what he did to Luna was really aggressive. And she screamed and ran off. He is still in trouble with me on that. Where is everyone? I just want to... How close am I to 70? Can I be 71 already, please? I just want to level up one last time. I was hoping I could be 72 before I got to Carnivora, but I guess it's not happening. We all have dreams and aspirations, my friends, but mine aren't going well. Oh, that's weird. He might just be having a rough day there. Oh, man. I need to find a more comfortable way to sit during my streams. Oh, I need to stretch my arm out for a sec. Feels nice to be back in it, Woody. I've got the fan on to make sure to keep myself cool. We had no hoodies because we hadn't been able to wash. Because when I got sick, because I do the washing, I just lived in the same things or whatever was clean. Now that I can wash again, it feels so good. I hate being sick like that. When you get to the point you're so sick that everything just... I think for the first 3 days when it was at its worst, the general sickness, not the cough. The cough wasn't bad till a couple of days in. But the general illness of it, I was a zombie. I had to I would sit on the lounge and I could not mentally function as a human being at all. Nearly, guys. We are aiming for 30 million. Did more of these guys have spawned for me? Oh, thank you. They know I want to go up levels. Trying to treat me. Oh, there's another one down. Oh man, there's so many here. I love the respawn rate. This is probably the most respawn rate I've ever seen in this game. Especially from so close to. I may actually hit level 72 before. Yeah, see, Krieg is good. He's always in a lovey, cuddly mood. So yeah, it was funny. The first little bit when we had him, he hated being inside. The idea of him being inside seemed to make him just disgusted. Now he hates being outside. He'll whinge till we let him in. It's funny to see the switch up on him now. The good old days when he used to be self-sufficient. That's also because Maya always gets in his face. She doesn't give him any space. She doesn't give anyone space. She's slowly learning to be a little bit better with giving personal space, though. Jump up. Oh man, what just hit me from behind? Oh Jesus, so many tanks. Alright, we killed him. 0 tinks left, guys. Oh, there he is. I was trying to figure out which side he's going. Now we got 0 tinks left. Alrighty, guys, we'll go up here. Now, with Carnivora, there's a couple of easy ways to get through this bit. I would say if you're trying to level up, especially like I'm doing at the moment, just go through this whole bit and take out everything. Otherwise, you can actually run through this area. I wouldn't say harm-free, but it's pretty easy just to get through. You're not going to be that flooded that you can't get through areas. If you're trying to get a certain amount of money or levels, I would definitely verse everything in this area. There's another tink down. Because like the spawn rate here is probably I would say one of the higher and easier spawn rates to deal with too. Because tinks are easy to take out, especially if you've got it on like Mayhem 1 with the big head mode I'm running. It's definitely easier to get through. Doesn't mean it's super simple, but you shouldn't get like to the point where you're worried that you can't get through it. Where certain other areas, if you're not used to Borderlands, while they may level you up quicker, one, you have to go off the main mission path, and two, you just get flooded every 5 seconds, and the XP gain may not be worth the amount of deaths you have, like losing money and stuff. This bit's pretty easy. I'll just... Okay. I shouldn't die, yeah, I won't die. Alrighty. Up to the final bit, Tannis, we're here, my lady. Where's Queen Tannis? Oh, one psycho down. Alright, we killed that psycho. Damn, there's so many zealots and stuff today. That's a good area to let level up. Can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Because you can get a little bit flooded. But in saying that, I would say it's definitely one of the best areas. You will go down a couple of times, as you see. It's the most annoying thing is when you run out. I always try to leave one. If I'm like running low on health, I'll try and leave one alive, let myself go down, and then just kill them and come back up. But sometimes you get unlucky like that, where you wipe out the last one. This is where I was saying I should have probably gone back to Sanctuary and spent a heap of my money, because that'll take about 5 million. 3 million, okay, not the worst. So I'm back under 30. I do want to finish over 30 after this, hopefully. Because that should get me to my level 13s, and then I should be able to level everything up pretty easily. 29. Okay, that's a good amount. Alright, we're going to be back over 30. But no, Minnie, you give your puppy a lot of pats. Honestly, like, they can be sometimes a little bit upsetting, but you don't know how much you miss them until you miss them. Like, I love our puppies. I try to get them to be outside more. I don't want them to be too reliant on being inside. That way, like, if we're needing to go away for a night or something, or if we're, like, back late one night, they're not freaking out. Because we can't leave them inside. One, I don't trust them to A, not harass the cats to hell. With hot oil. Gremlin, did you burn yourself again? I think you just need to stay away from hot oil. Also, guys, here is another claptrap. I already had this one, but I just want to show it to you. It's the easiest one to find on there. Alright, let's just... God damn. Can I kill him, please? We have Iridian Riding here too. That's actually good. I still don't know how Iridian Riding got here when Carnotaurus was built after this would have been done. This is like a big question I had for ages. Unless the Iridians were always riding, like they're still riding during the story as we're running around. That would actually make a lot more sense, to be honest. For certain ones. Because it seems to be like on the stuff, unless they've just cut up different like bits of like stone and land. Oh man. Let's get rid of the partisan here. Got rid of the Parmesan. Favorite feel it. I'll let myself go down for a sec. Cool. I need to go down there. Did you send them to me before? I'll have to, as I said, I'll have to have a look after stream. As long as I don't die here. Don't die there. It's a tink. You can't die to a tink. You're better than this, Amara. Perfect. Yo, Jim, welcome back. You've been doing the side missions? Nice. What level are you now, dude? A week or so ago. Oh, I think I did see those ones. How is the burn going? Also, you need to be very careful with your burns. Burns can weaken the skin enough to like open up for like other damage later, like cancer and stuff. So be very careful. Doesn't just have to be sunburn, guys, to get melanomas. Yo, Jim. But Jim, how's it going, man? How far are you through it now? Up here. Can we get lucky here? There is a certain character I want them to... How's that? Oh, man. Get rid of him. There should be, like... You don't try to burn yourself? Is that only sometimes, though? Is it the goal at sometimes? No. I know you don't try to burn. I don't think anyone tries to... You know what? I'm not going to say that no one tries to burn themselves, because there would be someone out there that would be into that, some masochistic like way. But I hope you don't. Nice. You're getting rich there, man. Borderlands 1 currency is so much more painful to come by than people realize. Like, I think, if I remember correctly, you finished the game around level 34 or 3. I think I finished around level 30 for Borderlands 1, so you're getting towards the end there, man. Have you found any more legendaries? How's your drop luck going? Because I'm hoping it's better than mine. Mine is... You got a scar on your finger? Just say it's like a battle scar. Say that you were like, I don't know, you're fighting off a pack of dogs. Alrighty, guys. We need to go down. Our theme music. Wait, I gotta listen to this. Yeah. Yeah. We've got our theme music on this, guys. Let's go down. We're going to make an example of Carnivora here while we save tennis. Down we go. I remember that. So 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. Awesome. I'll be up anyway. I can definitely be up for that. Some Phantasmal Flames. Boop, boop. I'm excited. There's so much Pokemon stuff coming out, and with the new competitions with Legends at 8. Hold on. Before I go anywhere, let's corrosive up our hands, guys. Alright, let's see how much damage I can get quickly. There's that one. Oh man, we're going. You found some good recipes? What for, Minnie? What recipes have you got planned? I want his armpit there. Yeah, we're aiming for armpit here. Oh. I think I got majority of his stuff now. Oh, there's the final one. How much criticals have I got off here? Oh, he's got a midget arm. Oh, sorry. Marcus betrayed us again. I wonder if Marcus will betray us in the next one. If anyone's going to betray us, it's Marcus. Alright, how much? Oh, yes, we got some health there. I'm going to leave a zealot or two. Oh, you know what? You're going to be more of a problem than you're worth. Alright, cool. I should get some more health back here. Man, Barely got here in time. Alright, we're on to the last bit. Yeah, definitely. I'll keep my eye out too. We'll stay up. Are you happy with staying up? So I think we're going to have to get what we want. We keep missing out on everything. If you want to, yeah. But we should actually, hold on. Would you guys like us to start like a recipe thing in our Discord? Whether it be on Firsties or on mine? Alright, this bit's easy. Easy done, easy go. Yeah, if you've got recipes, share them. If people, like, I'm not a recipe person, I'm not good with recipes, but if you've got some, I would definitely recommend sharing them. Can we do ones that help with weight loss? It's going to depend. Like, weight loss ones is very much... weight loss is going to come down to, as we were talking about before, calories, but like nutrition-wise as well, like whether it's the nutrition density of it. So more dense foods don't always tend to be more filling. Sometimes they can be less filling but have more calories and more nutrients. Those ones are more recommended for bulking. Yo, dude, what are you doing? A weird face. Splattered him. Alright, what do we get here? Did we get anything good? I got a Siren's Mark, that's it. So there's a couple of different calculators. You can find your BMR. The best way I say is find like what an average BMR for you, because like to be super accurate with it, you need to know like body fat, muscle mass, daily energy expenditure through exercise and movement, so like whether it be workplace and things like that. I don't know if she does. She might have one. If not, we can always make one. And then, but I would say get like a rough one and then find the maintenance for you. So like find where you're not gaining or really losing any weight and then go off that. Yeah, so there's calculators for it online. They're just not all super accurate. Alright, we're returning to Sanctuary finally, guys. We can finally upgrade our weapon holdings. But yeah, there is a couple online. It'll just go off like weight, height, daily. I would say if you're going to go off those ones, go less than what you think for your activity. So if you think you're moderately active, maybe go light. Because a lot of people misjudge how active they are throughout the day. And the explanations they put on there aren't great either. Cool. Oh, I'm one off. No way. 7 million, that's ridiculous. And we have grenades. Okay, that's fine. I can't believe I've nearly finished upgrading all those. So I am, what, 71 now? Halfway there to 72. I get a shooter. Oh, yes, guys, we're in heaven here. Give me schloot. Alright, cool. We can go sell some things too quickly. I thought so. There might be a midnight drop from them tonight as well. Keep your eye out as well for that, bub. 69, 70. I'm just going to go through and see what I want to sell. I love the lab. Black hole can go. Rerouter can stay. Sell. Keep. Oh, we don't mind. If there is one in there, I don't see what... If someone gets upset over a recipe, like as long as no one's trying to like sell it off as like it's a guaranteed weight loss thing, I think that's fine. I don't see how that would be an issue. That would be the only time I could see like anything causing an issue. My melt rockets. Alright, cool. But yeah, feel free to share. Feel free to share. Like as I said, we like people sharing things they find and things that they find interesting. Same with like games, movies. We definitely need movie like recommendations at the moment. our last couple of movie nights, we have 100% run out of movies to watch. We try to give new movies a chance, but they've all just been terrible. They'll talk tennis, nice siren marks. Some would say they're angels. Get it? Angel used to have them. Joking. Angel's Jack's daughter. She was the siren that originally passed her powers down to Tannis. Alrighty. Is there anything I need around here? I don't think there is. So we definitely won't be getting to Troy today. Troy's like... I think Troy's episode will be tomorrow, and then it'll be Necrotophaea, which I'll need to do, obviously, all the finding on that. I think that's pretty much it then. And then we finish, Necrotophaea finish the final vault, which is Tyrene. So we should definitely finish Borderlands 3 by then. And then Friday or Saturday, I may be doing a very late stream to compete in Pokemon VGC Worlds Challenge. Just so I can get some matches in. So I may be streaming... From what I understand, I think I can do matches from like 1 or 2 a.m. So I'll probably be doing a couple around then just to make sure I get my matches in each day. So I may be streaming on those ones. I don't know if I'll really be talking because I'll be talking, but it's not as much. It's very difficult, like especially when you're getting into like the higher levels, because I'm still learning. I talk out my moves to myself. I'm not great at talking, but I don't want to talk it out and people figure out what I'm doing too quickly. Pandora! Devil's Razor, we've done how much? Covenant Pass is done, the Droughts. Devil's Razor is our worst. Carnivora, I missed some? What did I miss on Carnivora though? Was it just it might have just been Iridian Writings. Oh, we have not done this in a while, have we? Hold on. Let's up these. Alright, so we've done, I think, everything there. Perfect. Lifesteal. Oh, I love this. This is like the best setup. I'm doing a full Elemental Amara. She's perfect at this. She's such a good element. Honestly, I would say she's a better elemental damage than Maya. Maya's elemental damage is broken too. It won't let you put them in? I wonder why. Hold on. I might, Oh, I can't check on that. I was going to try and check, but I realized that I don't have it windowed, so I can't actually move my mouse across without having to exit out of the game. Defend Roland's Rest. Alright, let's get rid of all the badasses here. Oh. Whoops. Not an enemy, it's a friend. They just looked like enemies. There should be, what, 2 more enemies, it says? Where? There's that one. And a breaker. Cool, we got rid of them. Oh yes, this bit. Readers. The Roland's reach around. Oh, I love Troy. Troy at moments can be hilarious. As I said, he's probably like my least favourite evil character, but sometimes he can be great. Good old rat boy. A glower. Where did he teleport? Oh, there he did. I was trying to figure out where he teleported to as well. Alright, he should be dead. There he is. If they're shooting me, yeah. See, they all look like they're shooting at me though, so I thought that I'll just shoot everyone, it's easier. I can always ask for an apology, like for acceptance later. Alrighty, speak to Valn. Alrighty, we have 2 options here. We can either continue on with the main mission, or B, because we are going through the challenges, we got some time, we got like another 20 minutes-ish. or even 30 minutes. We're going to do some of the challenges quickly. So, there's a couple of different areas for these challenges that you'll find here. So we're going to go there in a sec. I just want to go over here. Before I go anywhere too far, let's see if Zero starts talking to me. Zero should start talking to me in a sec. There we are. So we have one challenge up here. Hold on, we need to switch back to Incendiary. Alright, so we've got a couple of anointed maniacs, which is rough. Oh man, we've got Hot Carl, we've got a Breaker, we've got everything here. And Hot Carl is immune, just so you guys know, to regular incendiary damage. He's not great for it, so we're going to have to... You know what, he's fine. He's actually not that much of an issue. If I can get enough of these off, the Butcher takes him out easy. There we are. Oh, we took that out pretty easy. So there's one of them. One of the crew challenges done, and I just realized it got me another thing, but I don't need... Hopefully we can get diamond keys at this rate, because we have like not had any diamond keys, but we've already had a better drop rate since we've had the Schluter, which is a perfect sign that things are going to get better here. Alright. So we're going to go to the nearest... nearest capture ride is back this way. It's easier to go back here, so let's see. Alright. And I will have to respec some things a little bit later, guys, because I just realized some of the specs I've done have actually been pretty bad. Put a little bit too much into the purple spec. In saying that, I mainly did it just to get cryo, but I can reduce that a little bit and put a little bit more into the elemental damage spec. But we're going to go here. So, let's go around. So, if I remember correctly, there's nothing there. So where do we want to go first? I'm thinking... Alright, best method, we go out this way first. There is something over here. Now, I'm pretty sure this area just has a claptrap, if I remember correctly. We have some Iridian writing over here at least. Perfect. If you guys are trying to keep track of everything, we have found a lot today, because these areas are pretty jam-packed with everything. Let's just avoid the skags here. We have that. Then in here, there's either... I'm pretty sure there's a Typhoon log even in this area. I'm not currently doing the missions for these areas, just because they take a while to get through. Alright, so there is a lot of anointeds down there. I did not like the sound of that. I did not expect so many anointeds. But this area is known for its anointeds. It's going to get me XP at least, so I don't really care. Badass Zealot needs to go. Alright. One down. Oh, dodge the All-Star. Man, so much damage. I still can't believe this is like 14 levels beneath where I'm at. Yeah. You okay? Yeah. Oh, sellable. We nearly have enough to finish upgrading our rocket launcher too. So we'll be completed with this pretty soon, guys. We'll be 72. Hi, buddy. Hi, like a good boy. Like a good. What? Alright, sorry guys. I was just I was taking shots there for no reason. Should have probably paused at the padding, but he's fine. He didn't know what he did wrong, which was nothing. That was my dumb ass for not doing that. Please don't die. Alrighty, so we've got everything in this area. We can sell those, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe there isn't a Typhoon log here or something. I thought there was. That is all good, Minnie. You have a great afternoon too. Have a great dinner as well. Hopefully, are you trying one of the recipes you found on Instagram? Was it on TikTok or Instagram? Sorry. And we have hit 72. So that means we get to go back and we get to pick up something that I've been wanting to do for a hot minute now. Alright, so there is nothing here. I was completely wrong. Not tonight. What have you got planned for tonight then, Minnie? What has everyone got planned for their dinner tonight? If you're new in here, let us know. Be interested in seeing what people's ideas are. We're doing like a creamy agnolotti. Agnolotti. Saying that wrong, I am not really sorry, I'm not gonna lie. So there is a typhoon log in here, I just can't remember exactly where. Is there one up here? Dinner and then Fortnite. What are you having for dinner tonight, Gremlin? As long as it's not water, because remember you can't get wet after midnight, so it's a rule out here. I remember my gremlin law. Okay. Oh, thank you for that, man. Hopefully you have a really good afternoon. Hopefully if you're on for Thirsty's stream, it'll be great later. I will be on the talk actually later tonight doing just a short 1 hour stream. Alright. That one is a pain in the ass to get to, but we're going to get it. Don't worry. We always come through, guys. We always get everything we need. Now, there is like 2 ways I'm pretty sure to get this. I think I'm about to do it the most awkward way. Alright, cool. Perfect. Alright, we got the car. There's like multiple ways to get here. Oh, Sam, what are you having for dinner tonight, Gremlin? You have anything planned? Alrighty, we're going to go park this back. We have now got pretty much all of them, I think, that we need here. Let's go to our speed. Oh, I lost it. Yes! Oh. Burger patty sandwiches, yum! Sound like you got it all planned. It's better than what... I have to hop off and start cooking soon, actually. Alright, where are we going from here? Alright, so we've done that. We did that mission. Oh, is there one down there? Hold on, there might be. Give me a second, guys. I may have missed one down here. Did I? I don't think I did, though. I know there's these, which, once I go past this bit here... Okay, so, yeah, once I go past there... So there is none here. I thought so. I was like, I didn't butcher that, did I? Fish and dino nuggies. Like, fish, like, fish fingers, or, like, proper fish? I have to have either fish fingers or battered fish, and even then, I don't like fish fingers. I can't eat normal fish normally. Don't you dare block me. Matriarch, get out of my way. You can catch these hands too. Everyone's catching these hands, guys. Oh, I sent another one. Cool. Not... Oh, no. Anything but racks, guys. I didn't mean to shoot the rack. What did now? Oh, battered fish? Nice. He's got good taste in fish. Honestly, fish to me is like the most disgusting thing to eat. I can't. I hate the flavor of it. Alrighty. Alright, the gatherer should be dead. Where'd it go? Oh, went hidden there. Pulled a me, a kid. Hiding's like one of the best things you can do in this game at times. Alright, do I have enough money yet for my... I did. I have enough for the final upgrade like I wanted. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff. So I think I've got... How many typhoon logs have I got left? I think I got 1 or 2. I got 1 left. So the last one, where was it? It's either in this area here, if I remember correctly, or I just can't remember where it is. Man, this is going to be a find and a half. It's not up here, is it? I feel like it would make so much more sense if it was up there, but it's not. I don't think. If I missed it and it's there, I'm so embarrassed, guys. But I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's down this way. So I know there's obviously the birthday party out this way. Hold on. Did I already get one? I already got one typhoon log there. So is there one out here that I'm not remembering? Nope, that's Tina's girlfriend's area. I don't think there's one up there, is there? Oh my god, I'm actually confused. Is there one up here? I think there's one up there. Let's remember how to get there though. So we're gonna go left. Alright, dodge the cyclones here. Got the fastest thruster, so we should be able to outspeed it, because I think he's got the 3-stage thruster. But I'm going to get rid of it anyway. 4 different... Are you cooking for everyone there? Why don't you get others to cook for themselves, Gremlin? You shouldn't have to cook for everyone, you're not their slaves. You should be just having to cook for you and Bubs, that's it. The others are adults, right? They can use their own 2 hands and feet to cook for themselves. Oh, yep, okay. That makes sense there. Okay. Now that I see the trade-off, I don't blame you. I think you've chosen the smart decision here, Gremlin. I now feel more sympathy for whoever's having to wash all the kids. Could always just get a hose and shoot them with it. I mean, that's unethical, guys. That's fair enough. Does anyone... Wait. So who else lives there, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to share if you're not comfortable with it, but who else lives there then? Is there anyone else that could help you guys out, or not really? That's in the summer? Okay, cool. So that's the easy time in the summer. Alrighty, guys. We got the final typhoon log. I've got to go through and finish marking the other 2 videos I've got. Where the different logs and stuff are. Perfect. Oh, that was a bad landing. But we have found every typhoon log. We have found, I think, what else have we found here? Today we found every typhoon log. Dead drop is really easy to get to. Hijack target and a dead claptrap. So they're the last couple. The dead claptrap, if I remember correctly, will be in this area over here. It's like a mangrove mess. And there should be one out this way too. We all do it all really, but it's me and Bub's mum and dad. Oh, cool. That's fair enough. I guess if like, I'll just hope that they would, you know, pick up the game a little bit and help you guys out. Because it's already hard enough, so like I don't see why like an extra pair of hands wouldn't help. But I guess a lot of people don't want to help as well, so it's difficult. But hopefully, what are you cooking for everyone else tonight then? Well, don't get me wrong, I hate cooking. Cooking's like the worst thing in the world to me. I don't mind cooking lunches and dinner and breakfast. It's just dinners. I don't know. There's just like a special uncomfortableness cooking it. I still do it though. Don't get me wrong. Man, there's... Alright, we're gonna see if I can find the dead claptrap in this area. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong now because I think I know where the dead claptrap is. And I'm now 99% sure it's not in this area. Yeah. That looks like a goof. Yeah, I don't think it's in this area. Because if it was in this area, it would have been... Unless it's down here, which I don't think it is. Chicken is still frozen. Oh. Did you want me to go get something? Yeah, will it defrost in water in time, or am I wrong on that? I know we sometimes do that, so is that an option or not really? Alright. Okay, there's nothing here. Alright. Alright guys, we're gonna do some iridium fabricators, see what we get. We can figure it out? Okay. Right. Well, we've got some iridium fabricator shots. So, do they always have something different each? I feel like that would be really difficult. I find it easier just to eat the same thing, unless it's like a takeaway night or something, but like, to have something different, man, that'd be... Sounds like more stress than it's worth. Alrighty. Right. Yeah, definitely gonna... Oh, yes, I got a companion. Oh, man. I'm so... Oh, no! I did that wrong, guys. Hold on. I have to sell that one. It's a waste. Alright. Let's do this again. Got a legendary... Oh, we got a Rowan's Call Radiation, which is going to work with flak when we eventually build a flak build. Super 10 gallon... Infinity, Firsty's favorite gun. What am I going to trade out for, though? Surrender. The gun that never ends. I hope we do. I don't mind paying a little bit of postage for like a ETB from there. But hopefully we do get a chance. Alright, we have 10 million. We got a Lucian's Call this time and a Recursion. I'll take that. I don't really use too many Malawan builds, but Amara is really good with Malawan, so I might see what I can do. Sorba. Can we get a speed load in Hellwalker or something? I'll have to have a look straight after this. After we do our final gotcha pulls here. That's Trevenator. Ill. It gave me a blue. I don't think I've ever been... Oh, I'll take an Echo. Echoes are fun to use. I don't think I got anything great though. I think the Rowan's Call is the best thing I got. Sploders are fine. And we are now out. Ill Duck. Alrighty. We did our best, guys. But we are going to end that one there. I will be back later, just after Thirsty hops off, which I think... What time are you on till, Bob? About 8:30, I think. Also, guys, if you are new here, please give it a like, give it a subscribe before the stream ends. It will help us out. It helps boost it. It helps boost us for future streams, especially for the 24-hour stream coming up. 8:30-ish, yeah. So I'll be on again on TikTok tomorrow around 8 to 8:30. I'll start. Depends on whenever Thirsty finishes, as I said. Looks like 8:30. But yeah, if you guys are new here, please drop us a sub. It would mean the world. We are currently sitting at... Hold on. I don't know how many. 207 subscribers. So we're only 3 off 210. That's our next goal is 210 and 225. But guys, I will see you all either tonight or tomorrow, depending on if you guys can make the TikTok one tonight. Anyway, let's do that. Peace out, everyone. Oh, okay, it's not letting me. Quick game. Quit to desktop. That's awkward. Didn't even go off. But thank you.